Our end begins, Guardians. Shattered glass glints in the starlight. Soldiers of the Shadow Legion battle with Guardians under the unmistakable shadows of the fleet overhead. The Witness and its newest disciple are here. Stand against overwhelming odds, soar through a gleaming cityscape, and master new powers to save humanity. Destiny's next big expansion, called Lightfall, releases on February 28th. Lightfall will be Bungie's 5th expansion added since Destiny 2 released in 2017. Lightfall will bring Guardians one step closer to the end of the Light and Dark saga, with only one future expansion confirmed, currently titled as the Final Shape. While pre-orders for Lightfall have been available for a few months now, many Guardians have chosen to wait and see if Lightfall is worth the investment. So today we are going to be answering that question for you and breaking down what this new expansion will be bringing to Destiny 2 and which edition of Lightfall you should be purchasing. Destiny 2 Lightfall comes with 3 available options: a Standard Edition, the Standard Edition Plus Annual Pass, and the Collector's Edition, with each of these including pre-order bonuses. When Destiny 2 Lightfall releases on February 28th, it will bring with it an entirely new ecosystem for Guardians to explore within the city of Neomuna, located on Neptune. Lightfall will introduce a brand new raid that will be made available a week after Lightfall's release, as well as a new darkness-based subclass called Strand. Over the course of the next year, Bungie will be adding a reprised Destiny 1 raid, revised PvP maps, a new dungeon, and a slew of new legendary and exotic weapons and armor, which we were treated to a small showcase of earlier this week. Bungie will also be introducing a new Guardian rank system, player commendations, an in-game build manager, new mod systems, and an in-game fireteam finder. So there's certainly a lot for Guardians to be excited about. But which edition of Lightfall should you be purchasing, and is pre-ordering Lightfall worth it? To answer that, let's take a look at what each of these editions will include. But before we break down each of Lightfall's editions, if you do end up enjoying today's video and finding it helpful, then please be sure to hit that like button below along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated and both really do help support the channel. When determining which edition of Lightfall you should purchase, the biggest contributing factor will be what your expected investment level in Destiny will be over the course of the next few months and year. There is a sizable difference in the cost between the Standard and Annual Pass editions, with the Standard being sold for $50 and the Annual Pass coming in at just under $100 American. When purchasing the Standard Edition of Lightfall, Guardians will receive access to the new Lightfall campaign and its legendary variation, which will include a new exotic weapon and armor as rewards. Guardians will be able to take on Strand for themselves and have unbridled access to the new destination of Neptune, which will include new public events, lost sectors, strikes, and more. Standard Edition owners will have access to the new raid and all of its rewards when it releases a week after Lightfall. Standard Edition owners will also have full access to Season 20 and its associated rewards, including the Season 20 Season Pass and its new exotic weapon. By pre-ordering the Standard Edition, which would need to be purchased before February 28th, Guardians will receive one exclusive Ghost Shell and a legendary emblem. Guardians who purchase the Standard Edition plus Annual Pass will have access to everything with the Standard Edition, with the added bonus of the Quicksilver Exotic Auto Rifle and its Catalyst. This exotic auto rifle has 3 different firing modes, including a grenade launcher and rocket launcher mode, and it's getting some updates when Lightfall releases, much like many other exotics. These Guardians will receive Master Raoul's secret stash, which includes Ascendant Alloy, Ascendant Shards, an exotic Cipher, upgrade modules, an exotic Sparrow, and one additional cosmetic item. Along with these rewards, which will be available immediately upon Lightfall releasing, Guardians who have the Annual Pass will have full access to Season 21, 22, and 23, with all of their associated seasonal rewards. These Guardians will be given the Lightfall Dungeon Key, permitting them access to any future dungeons released during Lightfall. When pre-ordering the Annual Pass, Guardians will also receive the same exotic ghost and legendary emblem as the Standard Edition, but will also unlock instant access to the Quicksilver Auto Rifle, as well as a new exotic Strand-themed emote. with a huge difference in price, which one of these should you consider buying? If you are an invested Guardian who is eager to collect all the things, play all the raids, dungeons, and activities, and expect to be playing Destiny heavily over the next 6 to 12 months, then the Standard Edition with Annual Pass will certainly be the route that you will want to go, as it provides you with everything that Destiny 2 will have available over the course of the next year. But if the next few months of your life look to be a little hectic, maybe chaotic, and you only plan on playing Destiny a few hours here and there, then the Standard Edition will probably be a better bet. But keep in mind that when the new dungeon releases, and when Season 21, 22, and 23 arrive, you will not have access to them. You will have to purchase those a la carte. If you choose option Z, and want to just experience what Lightfall has to offer as a free-to-play Guardian, you will have access to Neomuna, its social area, and its public spaces. You will be able to access the new Guardian ranks, player commendations, in-game build manager, and in-game fireteam finder, but you will not have access to the new Strand subclass. For those wanting to score the Collector's Edition of Destiny 2 Lightfall, the time for those orders have now come to an end, but you still have time to get those pre-orders of either the Standard or Standard Plus Annual Pass, as you'll have all the way until February 27th to make those orders. Destiny 2 will undergo a 24-hour downtime before the launch of Lightfall, giving Guardians the ability to download the expansion before it releases. So Guardians, which edition of Lightfall will you be purchasing? Or will you be purchasing it at all? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you're looking forward to most out of Lightfall. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel for all the latest Lightfall news, guides, reviews, and more. If you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated and both really do help support the channel. If you're a new Light Guardian, just starting your journey, or a battle-hardened veteran just looking for a new home, then be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.